Hey guys, so today I created this very wearable, easy, orangey brown smoky eye paired with a darker plum lip, perfect for the fall. This is very wearable. I did not put any false lashes on. If you'd like to see how I created this look, just keep watching.
So I always start with my Nivea Men's Aftershave. It's cheap and it works really well to adhere the foundation to your face. Then I go in with my Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer. I just use this to fill the pores in my T-zone. Next, I use a color correcting palette. This one is from Wet n Wild. I use the yellow in the palette to correct the purple dark circles under my eyes because the yellow corrects the purple. And then I use the green to correct the red in my face. Now, using a new favorite, I'm using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation. I just recently started using this. I actually bought it for a friend's wedding because I knew it doesn't have the flashback with no SPF, and I'm really loving it. I'm really enjoying it. And I'm buffing it in with a Morphe G6 foundation brush. And another new one I'm loving is the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer. I really like it. I went in for the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I didn't realize that Sephora didn't carry it, so I went with the next best thing I could find. And I'm blending it in with a damp beauty blender to really give it that airbrushed look. I also use concealer on my eyelids as my eyelid primer because why invest in another product when you have one that works perfectly fine? So I'm setting that all with a Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I'm setting the concealer under my eyeballs, on my eyeballs, anywhere else that I used concealer on my face. And now just setting the rest of my face to ensure my foundation stays on all day long. And now a longtime favorite, using Benefit's Hoola Bronzer to bronze and contour my cheekbones. And bronzing my forehead as well to balance the face as well as my jawline. And then I take it down to my neck too, just to make sure everything blends together. And take one. Take two. And third time's a charm, right? Right. This is the Model Company blush in Peach Bellini. Then I am using So Hollywood by Anastasia Beverly Hills on my cheekbones. I put a little bit on the tip of my nose and on the bridge of my nose. And then I will take some on my Cupid's bow and the inner corners of my eyes and the arches of my brow bone. And time for the brows. First, I just comb through them, really carve my desired shape, and then I fill them in with an Anastasia Brow Wiz in Taupe. And where did my brow gel go? I don't know, but I found it. This is a lifesaver if you are blonde or highlighted blonde like I am. I am telling you, blonde brow gel really works wonders. Now, using my Morphe 350 palette, I am using the very first shade in the top left corner as my base. Next, this orangey shade in the middle of the palette is my transition shade. I am taking this on a MAC 217 brush, my favorite crease brush ever. I typically will work this in my crease, and since I have such hooded eyelids, I also put it in the outer corner of my eye just to give a little more dimension than if I had really deep set eyes. And for whatever reason, my right eye looks a lot brighter than the other. It's gotta be my lighting because it's the exact same color. Now I am taking this kind of auburn shade, cranberry auburn, and I'm working this really in the outer corner just to create that depth and that dimension that I don't have with my hooded lids. And taking that same orangey shade as my transition shade as before on the same brush that I used before as well, I am just really blending all of that together so that it melds. Is that a word? I don't know. And here I am trying to get a good angle, and the struggle is so real to get this taupe. It's a little bit darker than that cranberry shade, just again to deepen that dimension. And here I am blending like a crazy person, taking that very first brush I used just to blend everything together seamlessly. And now on a MAC 242 brush, I am taking a gold shimmery shade from the palette and just putting that all over my eyelid. And to add some warmth to the lower lash line, I am taking the 217 brush, and taking that same transition color, blending it on the bottom. And these are all the same colors, different brushes to get more dimension again in the outer corner. If only I could stay in the frame, I could show you what I'm doing, but I'm just building on that color again with a flat definer brush. Alright, now you already saw a little bit of my craziness in my blending. Here's where it gets real. So when I don't wear false lashes, I literally curl my eyelashes 3 times on each side, and then I will apply 3 layers of mascara, and I'll just speed it up for you so you don't have to sit through it like I do. I will say though that this is my holy grail mascara. It is the Maybelline Pumped Up waterproof. I always use the waterproof. I don't know why. I feel like it works better, but I love it. I swear by it. It works so well. So I always start off with lip balm before I line my lips. I feel like the liner goes on just a little bit smoother when I do that. So here I am using MAC's Half Red. This is one of my favorite fall lip liners. I think it's better than Whirl. I think it's better than Soar. All the Kardashian colors. I love this one. It's just a little bit deeper. And now using Allure Beauty's lipstick in Cashmere. This lipstick is bomb. It lasts all day long, and if you use my discount code AmandaBloomBeauty20, you can receive some money off of your order. And that completes this everyday fall look. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and please like and subscribe.